Hello, kings and queens. Ira Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities coming your way, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it's going to range from the 1st through the 7th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos, as you know they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for the week. Now, if you need your natal chart analyzed or a tarot reading, please contact me via messenger, or you can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, this month's newsletter honors creative genius Tashonda Whitaker. Her most recent, and of course, her most recent novel, Role Play. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or even the paperback version of Role Play. And don't forget to stay tuned to Mental Chatter Musings monthly book giveaway. Several lucky readers will receive a copy of Role Play, as well as my newest psychological thriller release, and Untamed, Never Again, No More. So, you guys will all have a chance to win copies of these brilliant novels this month. Don't forget to read and review. Of course, it is the bookish thing to do. Now, you can find a copy of the newsletter, which released today, celebrating Miss Whitaker, Mrs. Whitaker, on my timeline. We also have 2 sneak peeks for Role Play inside, so check those out. Now, in addition to that, this week on August 3rd, that's my official book release, so you can purchase the psychological paranormal thriller or download it on Amazon. Diamond's World will be back next week with Ty Marshall. But of course, this Friday, you can check in with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be an artist featured on Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. This week, the Sun and Mercury are moving through Leo conjunct. For many, this there is a healing aspect to it this week because it is trining Aries, Chiron and Aries. So if you have any placements within 3 degrees more or less than the degree that I mentioned, the energies will affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully it will affect your life. Let's get into what we're looking at this week, because at some point, Aries, your sector of romance, play, and affection, it's going to clash with your money and your resources. So let's talk about this week. Now, on Sunday, August the 1st, the sun is in Leo at 9 degrees. That's today. So if you're out, playing sports or traveling, I want you to be very careful. No road raging. On the upside, this angle is an aspect for those that like to pay it forward or to assist their fellow man in some way. If you have ever heard of out of the kindness of your heart, things like that can pop up today. You can see people, paying it forward today and things like that. Now, on Monday, August the 2nd, the sun is in Leo at 10 degrees. So this is a day for you not to overdo it. Succumbing to peer pressure will only make the situation worse. It's a day to focus on your higher aspirations, okay? Now, that being said, we're talking about your area of romance, play, affection, children, and things like that, okay? Creativity. There is a healing aspect to the day, but before we get into that, just don't push yourself too much, especially as far as your shared finances, because this squares both areas. And later on this week, there's going to be a direct clash between your resources and a romantic partner. So either just it will either be something popping up like a bill that you have to pay out. You may have found you spent too much money on romance, on children or creative endeavor, or you get into some type of argument with someone about resources, or within a creative setting, or some type of disagreement is going on with your money or resources sometime this week. That's looking to definitely happen with that clash. Okay, it could even be a delay. If someone owes you some money, if a romantic partner borrows some money, or a child needs some money, or you're owed some money within a creative setting, it could be delayed, or you could just have um, conversations that create some type of conflict with you, and that's going to happen sometime this week. But because we're looking at this on Monday, it could start around that time. So I just wanted to let you know about that. But on the bright side, on Monday, Juno is going to go direct in Sagittarius, and that's your area of long distance travel, higher learning, education, and skills, and things like that. What you think, what you preach. That's going to be moving forward. And Juno is about nurturing. Um, it's about things that you've nurtured. They may have been going in the right direction. They could suddenly, experience a bit of upheaval due to the ill intent of another. But whether it's slanderers, irresponsibility, saboteurs, you can see a reprieve simply because Sagittarius is an area that trines you, so it brings you blessings. Now, unfortunately, with success, and it comes admirers and slanderers. So be ready to see these unexpected changes or new dynamics to influence your situation, Aries. Because, like I said, you trying this sign, it could make your image look good. You could have a blessing come in that heals something that previously was, like I said, experiencing some type of upheaval due to the ill intent of someone else. Okay, so you can look forward to seeing some type of healing coming in. Maybe even some type of um, offer or opportunity or assistance through your relationships, or through your social networks. Maybe a friend within your social networks, maybe a goal being accomplished. Someone is assisting you with a goal being accomplished. Okay. Um, Now, as far as your work, health, and daily routines, um, it kind of clashes with your work, health, and daily routines where Mars is in Virgo. So that means you're going to have to put in a lot of work. So whatever is being offered to you is not going to be easy. It's going to cause you to have to put in some work there. In addition to that, you're going to have to probably work in your solitude, to yourself behind the scenes, because that's where this is going to be coming from. You also might have to deal with some gossip behind the scenes from others, because you have those squares there. It's forging you towards your north node, but you got the haters in the mix. So you're gonna have some slanderers that maybe are jealous of what it is that you accomplish, even if you don't feel that it's you know exactly what you want in the aspects that you want it, but it's a blessing nonetheless. Okay. Now at the same time, on that day, on Monday, Uranus and Taurus is going to trine Venus in Virgo at 14 degrees. So you can see a sudden blessing as to your worth, as it pertains to, like I said, work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others. So this is going to be a shocking blessing that is going to come in and help you out. But you're with Mars there, you're going to have to work for it, like I said. Now, this could have to do with pets or daily routines and things like that. So, some of you could be getting a pet. Um, uh, this is really good for feminine energies. Receiving gifts from women, or if you are a woman receiving a gift from another woman. This is just a good for feminine energies, and it actually rolls over into Tuesday. And when it rolls over into Tuesday, the sun is in Leo at 11 degrees. Okay, it's going to be highlighting fortune through women, the influence of women or some women in prestige. It's just a blessing being awarded to you, aspecting something. And it's aspecting that healing, like I said. So, although Monday and Tuesday can pose some challenges for you as far as, putting in that hard work and some people gossiping about you, you have that blessing coming in, especially if you have any placements between, I would say, um, 8 to 14 degrees. Um, Even going off into, I would say, 17 degrees because of the Taurus placements, with Uranus there with the shocking blessing showing. So, expect that to come in for you, Aries. Now, on Wednesday, the 4th, the sun is in Leo at 12 degrees, so it's aspecting between 9 and 15 degrees. It's telling us though hard work and determination can prove fruitful, your success can bring some dirty looks and negative vibes. Be forthright and humble as to not fuel the fire on Wednesday, okay? Things can get out of hand, especially with Uranus and Taurus squaring this angle. Shocking lies could be spread about you, the poisoning of your reputation, even worse, one's person. Some people got to watch out for that too. You don't only have people poisoning your reputation, you might have somebody trying to poison you directly. So, those are drastic circumstances, of course. You know your situation, so, fit it in. Something is amuck with communication, squaring our sector of worth. So be mindful of that because that's your worth and your resources. Now, on Thursday, the 5th, the sun is in Leo at 13 degrees. And that's going to aspect between 10 and 16 degrees. And it's about romance, creativity, play, self expression, and things like that, children. The theme of the day is to take it easy. Or the theme of the day is taking the easy way out. Some people might feel like just lying around in bed and not getting up and getting much done. Some people might feel like taking the easy way out as to creative endeavors and things like that. So if you want to stay on task, you're going to have to make a conscious effort on that day because you just might not feel up to it. Whether it's your energy or whether it's because, people are bringing you down, either one with their antics. Now, on Friday, August the 6th, the sun is in Leo at 14 degrees. Of course, that's aspecting between 11 and 17 degrees more heavily. So that's a great day for the people who are looking to contribute to the good and the advancement of their fellow man. You can find that your work is successful, at the very least, fulfilling. It's a very social day. The sun is happy on that day, so take advantage of that and the blessings you can see on that day as to your worth, as not as to your worth, but as to your appearance, your attitude. You might be traveling with children on that day, or maybe even your kids do something nice for you. You could see assistance from community, from neighbors, siblings, people you hold relationships with. So that's a good day overall. Friday should be a good day. Now, on August the 7th, the sun is in, but remember, that's when we are probably have that aspect. The sun is happy, but you got that clash in communication, on that day with that Uranus and Taurus. So being that it's a good day, don't overspend. Don't spend your money too much and then wind up getting into an argument or a fight with someone because they overspent or because you find you overdid it. Okay? So be mindful of that on Friday. On Saturday, the 7th, the sun is in Leo at 15 degrees, and that's a day that you want to mind your negative impulses. Don't get in your own way. You could find that you could find that you or someone that you counted on doesn't show up for you on that day, and dishonesty can also be uncovered. And remember, we were talking about those clashes because the sun and Mercury and Leo are squaring your sector of worth and money and resources. So you might find that a child spent some of your money, a romantic partner went behind your back and bought something he shouldn't have. There's some type of direct clash between your money and your resources this week. So that's what I'm really prompting you to watch out for this week. And, mind your tongue, okay? Now let's look at your cards. to see exactly what we're looking at for your cards this week. Now, the first cards that I have um, that came out were the partnership card. Okay, so not only did you get the partnership card coming out of the deck, but you also got on top of it the memories and past relationships card. So we're discussing. Oh, sorry about that. So we're not only discussing, um, past relationships and things like that. You could have some type of happy reunions, some type of nostalgia, and things like that between you and another. Okay. Now, at the base of your cards, you have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups talks about monotony setting in to a relationship. I'm sorry. It talks about monotony setting into a relationship. So you could very likely feel either some type of monotony setting into a relationship, or you could feel someone offering you something that you don't necessarily want, or are not fully satisfied with. I'll say that. Okay, so either the monotony set into a relationship, or you're being offered something that is not exactly what you expected. It could also talk about someone being unmotivated or apathetic. There's some need for some type of adjustment, and this adjustment is needed within this relationship. Okay, now or this or maybe even the home or some type of partnership, but you still are receiving some type of offer or some type of partnership offer from someone from the past or someone that you're already in relation with. Okay, now you also got these celebrations in the home card, but with the celebrations in the home, after that you got the Ten of Swords. So I'm seeing that you've been dealing with some type of I would say defeat or some type of loss, left out in the cold by someone. Maybe you felt like someone deceived you and left you out in the cold, and now you're feeling about going towards a new beginning. Either that, or it has to do with money. Okay, maybe even someone took your money or stole some money from you, and now you're going off on a new journey now. Because of it. And the Fool is someone who goes off on a new journey, who is I don't want to say unsuspecting, but he's not fully prepared, kind of naive, but an optimistic person. It's someone who's more curious. Um, it's a opportunity with great potential. And the best thing is to go with your gut in this situation to move on from this deceit or this feeling left out in the cold with money or pentacles, or maybe even within some type of partnership in the home or a home-based business. You felt like, when is this going to come in? I just feel left out in the cold. Where's my abundance coming in? And you felt deceived. Now this new opportunity is coming your way. Okay, and it's going to be illuminated most likely by it could be you, going and offering someone something, if you're ready to jump into some type of new relationship. But on the other side, for my business people, this could be you being offered something by a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person. It also embodies passionate, raw potential. Okay, something is coming to fruition, um, but it also could be coming to fruition because of inexperience or fear. But anyway, either way, something is going to be illuminated in that way. Something is going to be illuminated by a person that's a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or something's going to be illuminated to you because of your fears. Or maybe even you have these fears popping up, and these fears are popping up because of some type of Five of Cups disappointment you had, or some type of regret, some type of unexpected outcome. It indicates that you need to move on from some situation, okay, this week. Let me ask them for more cards as to this Aries, because I want to find out. Okay, yeah, it's saying something. There's a necessary piece coming in and a transition where you need to move forward from something, because the Six of Swords is on the bottom, and it's moving forward from some type of heartbreak that you had within some type of either team or creative team, or some type of home, some type of money for the home that you were looking for or waiting for, because you got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles too. So maybe even you have some type of blessing coming in after this heartbreak that you had, and you felt left out in the cold, or somebody spent some money, or you felt like somebody took some money from you, and now you're coming into this new group with successful teamwork, whether it has to do with a home or whether it has to do with a regular team. But now you're coming into accumulated wealth, some type of money. Okay, so remember, if you receive some type of blessing this week from money, and you're coming back from some type of disappointments you had as far as money or team effort or teamwork or within a home or home-based business, don't overspend. Okay, make sure you keep that you have that day aspecting this week where people are going to be paying it forward and feeling really good. Just don't overspend. Try not to argue with family if you find that someone comes in a family relationship and steals from you, or spends money behind your back. Just try and keep your temper in check and under control. But you do have some type of blessing aspected. Make sure you talk it out. Make sure that you state your case, what you feel you deserve, because the other area that trines you, where the blessing is coming from, is Sagittarius in your higher learning and education. So the South Node is there. So you don't want to be cheated or, just not given what you deserve. Okay, so be mindful of strategizing and trying to talk it out. Okay, Aries. Okay, I want you to navigate the week with discernment, and I want you to navigate the week with discernment. God bless you. Bye now.